and welcome everybody. Today we are going to be doing a yin yoga practice that will help with burnout and energy depletion. For this practice, I will be using 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks at home, you can use a bolster or a few pillows from your bed. Whatever you have on hand that will help you be comfortable and get into the poses and have a little bit of support. So I'm going to start by placing a block under my sit bones, sitting in Sukhasana. Place your hands on your lap. Let your eyes close. Take a minute to just let yourself feel everything in your body and your mind. When our energy is low or we're feeling burned out, that often comes with a lot of intense emotions. And sometimes we have a tendency to push those negative feelings away. But here in this space, you are safe to let go and just feel it all. Whatever is coming up for you, we're not necessarily trying to change how we're feeling. We want to acknowledge it and move through it. You can feel free to take as long as you need to, sitting here and just being. If you are ready, we're going to move into our first yoga pose. We'll come into child's pose at the back of the mat. Moving off of our block, bring your big toes together to touch. Widen your knees apart. Start to just walk your hands out in front of you. Bring your forehead down to touch the ground. You have the option to stay exactly as you are, or if you would like, you can grab your blocks, place them under your elbows, bring your forehead back to the mat, and start to bend the elbows, bring the palms together to touch. Let your hands come toward the back of your neck. Gently start to lift your head, removing your hands from behind the neck. Move your blocks out of your way and come to take a seat. We're moving into deer pose next. Bring your right shin parallel with the short edge of the mat. Your left shin parallel with the long edge of the mat. From here, we're just going to fold toward our right shin, toward the short edge of the mat. And some of you might feel that this is pretty intense. We frequently hold a lot of our emotions in our hips. You can either rest on your elbows or down toward the mat. You might use your props to support your head or your chest. Or you might prefer to just let gravity work for you. You gently start to lift your head, press into the palms, lift your chest. Bring your hands behind you. And we'll just make a windshield wiper motion with the legs, side to side. Next time your knees go left, we'll pause here and come into deer pose on the second side. Folding this time toward the back of the mat, toward our left shin. Just gently let your body ease into the stretch. Resist the urge to push or pull. Gently begin to lift yourself out of the pose. Bring hands behind you. Windshield wiper the knees again. And then we're going to make our way into our supported fish pose. So if you're using blocks like I am, you're going to arrange them in a T shape at the back of the mat. I have mine on the second highest setting. If you're using a bolster, you'll just lay it down the middle. Same with pillows. This closer block to you is going to rest between your shoulder blades, and this one further away will support your head. So we're reclining down onto the blocks, taking a minute, making any little adjustments to feel good. You can let the soles of your feet touch, your knees falling open, getting a gentle hip opener. And with your arms, you can either leave them down by your sides or stretch them up overhead, whichever feels better. Take one more deep breath here, in and out. Let's straighten our legs first. And then use your arms to press yourself up off the blocks. We'll move straight away into a forward fold. Keep your knees softly bent, maybe even falling outward a little bit. Just let your spine curve naturally, letting gravity do the work. No pushing or pulling. Very slowly start to lift your gaze. Just gently roll your spine upward, stacking one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last to rise. Let's move our blocks out of our way and come to lie on our backs. Pull your knees in toward you and just rock side to side for a moment. Massaging those hips and lower back against the floor. Let's bring the feet flat to the ground. Grab one block and place it on the lowest height underneath your hips. Just like a supported bridge. Once you are feeling steady, slowly start to bring your legs up toward the ceiling, finding our waterfall pose. If at any point this pose becomes uncomfortable, you can bring your feet back down to the mat for supported bridge. But as long as you are feeling good here, we will remain in this pose for about 1 more minute. Gently start to bend your knees, bringing them back down to the mat, feet flat to the floor. You may feel a cold or tingly sensation as the blood comes back into the feet and the lower legs. Let's press into our heels to lift the hips up off of our prop and just set it aside. We won't be needing it anymore. We're going to move into Shavasana now. If you have a bolster or pillows, you may enjoy placing that under your knees. If you have a blanket, you might want to grab that. We'll just lie here together, letting your body be fully supported by the ground beneath you. You do not need to do anything. You can let your mind be soft. Any thoughts that pass up, just let them pass you by without judgment. Not necessarily trying to clear the mind, just acknowledging anything that comes up and then letting it go. If you would like a longer Shavasana, you can pause this video and stay here as long as you would like. If you are ready to start to come out, let's wiggle our fingers and toes. Circle your wrists and ankles. Stretch your arms up and over your head, creating length between fingertips and toes. And then roll to one side. Take a moment to cradle your head in your arms, bending the knees in a little fetal pose. Marking this moment of transition and reawakening. Keep your eyes closed. Let's slowly use our hands for support as we come back up into a seated position. Bring both hands together over your heart. Take a moment now to process how you're feeling compared to when we started. When you're ready, you can blink your eyes open, letting yourself return to the land of reality. Thank you all so much for doing this practice with me. I hope you're feeling nourished, and I hope that this energy depletion and burnout ends soon. I hope you're able to get lots of rest. Thank you all so much. Namaste.